Hello, ghosts, ghouls, and goblins. My name is TB Sky, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII, where Bugenhagen has decided to take us on a little bit of an adventure, apparently. Gonna go and see something that's gonna be important to Nanaki, or as we know him, Red.
Gee, I wonder what it could be.
Oh, hey, it's the sealed door.
Are we all set?
Yeah.
No, then shall we be going? All right, in we go. Huh?
Huh? Won't you be leading the way, Grandpa?
What? I thought I said it was a little dangerous. You'd have an old man go in first? I'll be right behind you.
He's not a party member, unfortunately. He's just along for the ride. As we leave behind the sounds of Cosmo Canyon and delve deep into whatever the hell this is. I like the snaky, kind of weird, bulgy, uncomfortable, narrowing passage thing that you're climbing down here. It's almost like you're descending into a stomach of some sort. La da 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 na na ma na 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 na. These are reskins of enemies we've seen before, which there's plenty of that happening in Final Fantasy VII as well, in the typical tradition of Final Fantasy games. That's something that in more recent times the games have gotten better about, like, even if they're doing two different versions of, like, the same animation rig or the same basic character. They do, like, make substantial changes to the model as well. I don't remember if those things have anything worthwhile stealing. Let's find out. Nope. They are weak to fire, though. And they are going to be how I'm going to get enough money to buy the stuff that I need. I'm just going to make a weird noise for a second. Hang on. Ugh. Oh, come on. There we go. Just had to lower my chair down. Or, my desk, rather. I've been standing up for a couple of hours and my back is starting to feel it. It's good for me, though, allegedly. You don't have to fight those guys, by the way. It's just something I do because I wanna. What are those guys called? Nidhogg. Ah, yes. Named after the snake that chews the roots of the world tree. God damn it. They inflict stop. It's extremely annoying. Yeah, pretty good experience gains down here. Hey, first strike. Ah. Wait, that's only Doom, right? It's not actually Death. Yeah, it's Doom. Okay. I can deal with that, because all I have to do is kill everyone before, Oh, right, that's not a lever. We should check what they have to steal. Probably nothing useful, but you never know. I don't remember much of what's available for stealing at this point in the game. Hey! Nothing much, apparently. Let's see if we can land a death blow. As you'll notice, the death blow for Cloud, his death blow animation is exactly the same as it is for his level 1 limit break. Doesn't happen. Okay. Seems like there's not a lot of anything to steal down here. I'm fine with that. Death blow is one of those enemy, death sentence is one of those enemy skills that's just not very useful. Because it only works on a relatively few enemies, but even when it does work, it gives you this long-ass countdown timer before it does anything to them. And in the space of that time, you can usually just kill the enemy by normal means, like you don't need to, like, run out the clock on them like that.
The ghosts of the Gi tribe haunt this place. They were all defeated by a certain warrior.
A certain warrior?
But even in death, the vengeful spirit of the Gi lingered, unable to return to the life stream. We still have much ground to cover, bro.
Right. Can I go this way then? I feel like there's... we're sort of reaching the... I'm hyper competent in the first, like, 10 hours of this game, because that's as far as I usually go. And much like in Final Fantasy VI, at this point, we're sort of into territory where it's like, I remember, but it's been a while. Nice. I can unequip that now. I just wanted to be able to have the frog spell available to me, because, good lord, it's annoying to be turned into a frog and not have the ability to turn yourself back. I think we can do earth magic. Right, no, there isn't. Okay, moving on. Just need to remember how to get back and get that materia. I'm hoping that I'll have enough money once I get out to get silver barrettes for everyone. There it is. Added effect. Now, added effect is a lot like the property materia, right? Property materia makes something elemental, so you can add ice, fire, lightning, or whatever to your weapon or your armor. Added effect, though, causes status effects to attach. Either defensively, so that you can defend yourself. For example, if you have a fully leveled transform materia and you put added effect on that on your armor, at least if I'm remembering this correctly, that will protect you from being minimized or turned into a frog. So it gives you status resistance. But if you put it on your weapon, you can inflict those status changes. Hang on, wait, am I remembering that wrong? No, I think that's right. I think so. This oil here, by the way, you shouldn't run across it, because if you do, you slide. Well, learned that enemy skill for all the good will do. More boar tentacles. Ooh, Bioga to all targets. That's actually really fucking strong. Wait. I should probably use these. Won't use any on Aerith, though. For reasons that many of you probably understand. Let's see. Anything I can do here? Nope. La, la, la. Wait, shit, I didn't see what leveled up. Was it one of her materia? Darn it! Yeah, because it wasn't her limit break. That would be weird. But I do like the character design of these enemies in the sense that you've got that, like, they've got this really rake-thin, emaciated look to them. That I think really works for them. And you can see how, like, the spikes that come out of the center of their body, like, emulates the idea of their rib cages kind of poking out of their bodies. Which makes them really kind of scary to look at. Like, if they didn't look so goofy because of the old graphics, you know? Like, just in terms of the creature design in this game, there's just a lot of very basic good design going on. A black megaphone. Kate Sith is getting all kinds of weapons, isn't he? still can't get over the fact that he's Scottish in this translation. I have to assume they're not going to do that in the remake. Although, of course, in the remake, you're not even going to encounter him, because he's way ahead of where the story is at that point. I wonder how the remake is going to handle optional characters like Yuffie. Because I have to imagine they won't be optional in the remake. Because they're gonna make damn sure you find them. Every single last one of them.
As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. The Gi were larger than us, and were, above all, crucial. Had they invaded from here, they would have met with little resistance. Let us proceed.
Alright. Well, it's a back attack, that's something. Right. Yeah, because that one just leads back there. That one leads to the spider web. That one's a dead end. And that one leads to the spider web. Oh, the spider web, by the way, summons this bastard. The stinger. Don't think it has anything worthwhile stealing. Oh, maybe it does. Now we have to find out. Probably not. It's probably going to be some item or something, but...
I want to know, because I don't remember.
Ether. Okay, well, that is worth my time. Couldn't manipulate. Oh well. Oh god, that's what it can do. I remember now. No point using her limit break though, because her level 2 limit break, Breath of the Earth, all it does is cure abnormalities. Like, it's a complete cure of all status changes across your entire team, which is very powerful, but not that useful right now. Would you stop that? The encounter rates in this game sometimes. Hang on. Sorry, just need to turn down the game audio a little bit, I think. It's hard to manipulate specifically, and every time I click away from the Final Fantasy VII game window, the whole game stops, like, just stops on a dime, so... That's why there's sometimes these weird breaks in the sound for no reason. Okay, I should be able to have enough money to do the things I want to do. So now I need to search my memory for a sec. Because I can't actually remember if the thing I think is true is actually true. It regards the boss that we're going to be fighting, specifically. There's a... if I'm right, then there's a really cheap and easy way to kill him that we're going to take advantage of for fun. Also because he's not a very interesting boss fight, he's just a boss. Okay, another one of these guys. This one I'm gonna be a bit more aggressive in just murdering. Just so it doesn't do too many of those goddamn drop attacks on me. Why is it always Aerith? Why? Oh, okay, thank you. That's nice. Jerk. Hate those guys. And they don't even give good experience or anything. They're just like, tedious. There we go. Gimme. Fairy ring. What is it that does? I don't remember. Oh, poison dart, right. Very useful under the right circumstances. There we go. I'm glad I'm not overpowered. It's like, I still take reasonable amounts of damage in combat, and I still have trouble with certain enemies. Like these assholes. No, that's way too expensive. We will do this. So I'm reasonably sure that's a gravity-based attack. Like, it does a certain percentage of my health every time it hits. And there's really nothing I can do about it. Because otherwise it makes no sense that it would do 1100 damage to Cloud. And it also seems to be a counter. Which is even more annoying. But it doesn't matter, he's dead now. So the reason I'm holding onto Aerith's Limit Break isn't just that it doesn't do anything unless I have status changes on me. It's also that it's one Limit Break that's actually pretty useful against the boss that we're up against, if I'm wrong about the cheese strat. Which I might be. Ether Turbo.
The warrior ran through this cave alone, fighting the Gi tribe attackers one after another.
Grandpa, that warrior...
We're almost there.
Oh, that's not ominous at all. That's probably fine. Sup?
What in the world?
Grandpa, is this...
They perished, and yet the bodies of the key lie stacked in air. This cannot be.
Turns out it can. Now let's see if my theory is correct. Oh no. No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. I remember. I remember now. It's one of those. God damn it, Cloud, this is not helpful. Okay. Let's just find out. See, because if this is an undead boss... Yeah. God, I hope he didn't have anything I needed to steal. Well, he won't have, but, you know. I'm just gonna look at an FAQ because I'm reasonably sure that there's nothing important about him that I need to steal or anything, but yeah, no, I was right. I just I just want to know if I missed anything, because if I missed anything, I want to tell you about it so that you don't miss it.
Thank you. Because of you people, we somehow survived. Nanaki, by the looks of things, you have also grown strong.
You think so?
I was right. Bringing you here was not a mistake. Come, what I have to show you is just up ahead.
Right, so the way you're supposed to fight that guy involves having to deal with his life flames and shit like that. This is a whole bunch of nonsense. But since he's undead, you can also just cast, like, a revive spell on him and then he dies. Okay, no. Status change or anything. So the Wiser Rod for Aerith is actually pretty good because it's a pretty powerful weapon with 4 slots that has double materia growth. Which is pretty powerful when it comes to leveling up materia. Unfortunately, well, you'll see. This is...
The warrior fought against the Gi, right here. He kept him from taking even a single step into Cosmo Canyon. And he never returned to the village again. Look, Nanaki. Your father, the warrior Seto.
Epic. That's Seto?
Seto continued to fight the Gi here. He never stopped protecting the canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body into stone.
I feel like we have a cure for that. Like, I feel like we have specific things that are designed to counteract petrification. I'm just saying, like, maybe we could... Okay.
Even after he chased them all away, he continued to protect us. And he still does.
Even now?
You thought that he was a coward and ran away. But he alone gave his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. This is your father. This is Seto.
This is Seto? Did Mother know?
She knew. Back then, they asked me to seal the cave shut. And not to tell a soul. They said the cave should be forgotten about. Claire, my apologies, but would you mind leaving the two of us alone? Nanaki, you must continue your journey with Cloud and the others.
Grandpa?
Listen to me, Nanaki. They say they want to save the planet. Truthfully, I don't think it can be done. Even if they shut down every Mako reactor, it will only postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, nothing will change. All that there is shall perish eventually. But, Nanaki, lately I've been thinking, isn't there something, anything that we can do as dwellers? No, as part of the planet when it suffers so horribly. Regardless of what happens, shouldn't we at least try? Or are we to sit here and meekly accept our fate? I am too old to do anything now. This year I'll be 130. But that is why you must go, Nanaki. You must go in my stead and find out for yourself.
Grandpa.
I wanted to show you the truth about your father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive.
Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think about life without you.
I have lived enough.
Grandpa, you must continue to live, but I'll go. I'll see what's happening to the planet and then return.
Nanaki?
I'm Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll return a warrior true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa.
Seto is... Oh, Seto.
Seto? Father? I always felt this was one of the more beautiful scenes in the game. Especially because it's Seto's feelings are expressed through tears. Which is not the usual form of male affection, you know. Should we get moving?
So, it's goodbye, Red?
That's just the way it goes. He came in handy at times. Okay, Yuffie should probably level up a little bit. Shops. Shop. get me improved armor? Let's see, I need 3 of them. Not 11, 3. Thank you. And now I can get the butterfly edge. Do I want the prism rod, though? No. I'll get the pinwheel, and I'll get the green megaphone. Even though I suspect it's probably weaker. Right, that's her double materia growth weapon. I kind of want to have her keep having that, but... She needs the attack power more. Plus, the materia slots are good. Anyway, no point rearranging materia until... Wait for me! I'm coming too! Huh?
Cloud, please look after Nanaki.
What happened? I think I grew up a little. That's what happened.
Come back whenever you are in need of my knowledge.
Cool. And that's the end of the Cosmo Canyon story. And we got to know a little bit more about Red and where he's coming from. So now... backtracking. And quite a lot of it, too. Like I said, if we had taken the buggy past Cosmo Canyon, it would have broken down. So we're not going to do that. We're going to take the buggy all the way back to Fort Condor to do another fight there. Oh shit, I forgot to set materia on Yuffie. Oh well. She'll be fine. Also, is she in the front row? Why the hell is she in the front row? Surely not. She is. Why? She has long-range weapons. Okay, Red. If you would just whoop, swap that stuff over to Yuffie, that would be good. And then just tidy up what we've got. And she already has steel, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Back to Costa del Sol. All the way back. I should really just use Aerith's Limit Break. The only way to get her second level one, or her second one in level 2, is to use the one she's got a lot, so might as well, honestly. Just use it. It's not gonna do anything, but just use it. Because the second one that she's got in level 2 is pretty powerful, so I do want to get to that. There's one other thing we can do, but it's a bit dangerous. There she is. Excellent. I'm just gonna need Mighty Guard. So as you can probably tell, this bastard is a little bit strong, but it has a very powerful enemy skill called Aqua Breath, which I want. And let me tell you, that motherfucker hurts a lot more if you don't have Mighty Guard on. But it's one of the few water elemental attacks that you can get your hands on. So it is worth the trouble. Yes, good. But yeah, I think the grand total of water-based attacks you can get in the game is like... I think it's like Aqua Lung and then one other enemy skill that has water element. And there aren't that many enemies that are weak to it either, obviously. But... yeah, and I'm struggling to remember which boss it is that actually gets its ass handed to it by Aqua Lung. But it is one of them that just takes a crap ton of damage from that ability. So it's nice to have. So yeah, I think we'll go do Fort Condor. And then I'll call the episode to a close there. And then I'll ride the buggy back to where we were. Off camera, as it were. Just to kind of, so that this video doesn't end with me taking the whole goddamn long-ass trek all the way back to where we were. And then we hit an hour, and then it's like, oh, we have to end anyway. That song, by the way, that melody, it shows up again in Final Fantasy IX pretty early on in the game. Oh shit, I forgot, you can take the helicopter. You can take the helicopter and that'll bring you out of the town without having to do all this running around. Keep forgetting about that. Oh well. Na, 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 na. Fort Condor, here we come. But yeah, Fort Condor is just such an intentionally impossible side quest to complete on a first playthrough. Like, there's literally no way to know when you're supposed to return unless you're completely obsessive about it. Am I going in the wrong direction? Where's Fort Condor? There. See, by the way, the reason I put sadness on all my characters before I fought the Chimera, is because that also reduces the amount of damage that I take from its Aqualung attack. That spell is real powerful. It can actually hurt you quite a bit, and if you cast it on yourself to get it for the enemy skill, and then it decides to cast it on you right after you cast it on yourself, and you can get in trouble. Anyway, time for more RTS action. I will say this minigame is a lot more interesting when you actually try to do it, you know, fairly. As in, you use the catapults and like the bomb throwers and stuff, and like really fight the enemy the way that you're supposed to. But it also takes 100 million years, and it's not really that engaging to watch. Because it really, like, the basic strategy is just have more units than your enemy. And just, like, mass attackers, especially. Because they're fast, and then supplement with shooters and barbarians when necessary. Or defenders, rather. Just want to spawn a unit. God damn it. But it is one of my favorite things about Final Fantasy VII is that they actually did, like, program a fully functional RTS, even if it's only, like, one level repeated over and over again, into the game. Like, all else being equal, that is very cool. Should put a shooter here. Yeah, thought so. May have overkilled a little bit on the number of units. On the other hand, don't want to have to do this again. Or especially I don't want to have to fight every single goddamn one of them. The big problem is you can't mass select. You have to give every single goddamn order individually. Just kill it, just thank you. Jesus. And let's go and save. and end this video there. So, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy VII with me, well, there's a like, comment, and subscribe button down below. I recommend you avail yourself of all of those. Maybe also hit the bell icon while you're at it anyway. I mean, what can it hurt, right? I also have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar if you want to avail yourself of any of those. Well, I'd be very grateful for that help as well, because, you know, it's not like there's a lot of money in this stuff. Outside of that... yeah, thank you very much for watching, and when we come back the next time, I will have already made the trek all the way across the goddamn map back to Cosmo Canyon so we can move on. Thank you very much for watching.